Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. You know, there are a ton of XRP chart analysts out there that are calling for double-digit XRP. In fact, a ton of them specifically calling for over $20 XRP. And I don't make price predictions. I don't pretend to know if that's going to happen. But it's not crazy. I mean, these are analysts that were correct about XRP participating with this market cycle, which in my opinion is kind of a no-brainer. But there are people with XRP derangement syndrome out there. But here we are. XRP beginning in 2025 at $2.40, and all these analysts calling for double-digit XRP, over $20 XRP, are the analysts that predicted that XRP was going to have a major break to the upside after consolidating for almost 7 years within a symmetrical triangle. And oh, that happened. And so I'll share with you perspective, I think, from 8 different XRP chart analysts, commentary, and analysis in this video, including one who says, yeah, another God candle is loading for XRP, and it's about to go, and he's calling for $25 plus XRP. And that is plausible. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that ain't crazy talk. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. Now, since we are at the beginning of 2025, I thought it'd be a little bit nice to reminisce about concerns we had 1 year ago, January 2024. There was a question of whether or not the stock market would be rallying in 2024. There's questions as to whether or not Bitcoin would even hit a new all-time high. And we had a really good sign in January, though, didn't we? Do you remember this headline? This is from January 19th, 1 year ago, 2024, from CNBC. S&P 500 rallies 1% to all-time high, surpassing previous records set in 2022. And so you can see that level was at, the broad market index rose 1.23% to settle at 4,839. Here we are almost exactly a year later, and it's down 0.22% today, but it's at 5,868, about 1,000 higher than about 1 year ago. That happened. So look, the reason that I'm highlighting this is because you don't have to overcomplicate stuff. You don't have to be some sort of guru in the world of finance to figure out what's most likely to occur. After that happened, I in multiple videos, because I really wanted to hammer the point home and to alleviate fear, because it didn't make any damn sense to be fearful a year ago, I highlighted multiple times, and I'm reiterating it right now, that when you do have a situation where you come out of a bear market and finally a new all-time high is hit in the S&P 500, then if you fast forward a year out from that, you're up substantially. And depending on what time frame you're looking at, the number of years that you're looking at, that'll change what the percentage might be. But I had a couple examples pulled up just from a quick Google search before recording. And so here you can see this is a Yahoo Finance article. Buying at record highs doesn't bring lower returns. And so here you can see that they highlighted after an all-time high is hit, you're typically up on average 10.1%, and that's dating back to 1973. Now, my recollection, unless I'm mistaken, my recollection is that if you go back to like the 1950s, I think on average it's closer to 16%. If you go to like, and like 12 out of the last 13 new all-time highs resulted in having a higher price 1 year out. And so the reason I'm taking time to speak about this is because the crypto asset class moves in tandem with the stock market. And the S&P 500 is a pretty damn good barometer of what's happening in the stock market, right? And so given that happened, I said at the time, look, I don't know for sure what's going to happen, and that was the truth. But I said if I had to bet, my bet is we fast forward 1 year out, and the S&P 500 is going to be up. And since the crypto asset class moves in tandem, and there are liquidity cycles, that's a real thing, Bitcoin's going to be way higher too. It'll be more likely than not at a new all-time high. And XRP, while consolidating for almost 7 years, I was saying this a year ago, of course it's going to participate in this market cycle because it does have legal clarity. And here we are, and all of that has come to pass. Now, I didn't technically know for sure that was going to happen, but that was by a lot the most probable outcome, and here we are. You don't have to overcomplicate this. So if you're wondering what's going to be happening this year, we already know. We've seen this movie before. Not technically with 100% certainty, but just about. And by the way, and also highlight this. This is an article from the Motley Fool, and they noted the average total return for the S&P 500 24 months out after hitting a new all-time high is 20.2%, since 1970. So probably, I mean, if history is going to kind of rhyme with itself, then probably going to be even higher a year from now. Now, that doesn't mean that the cycle high for crypto wouldn't have necessarily hit. Like, there's a really good chance we're going to hit the peak at some point sooner than later, right? But that doesn't mean that we're in the depths for sure of the bear market by the time we're at this point in January, though it could be lower. Well, I mean, we'll see what it looks like. But the reason that I'm highlighting this is because the best part is next. The part where XRP gets you life-changing wealth, that's what's next, if history is to rhyme with itself. And of course, XRP was always going to participate. Here's a post this afternoon from chart analyst TechDev. He shared this with his 493,500 followers on X. He wrote, "The more things change, the more they stay the same." So look at what's happening. This is a chart 2016 era going in the 2017 bull run. And it is the same damn thing. He's showing what it looked like for that bull run, which was absolutely insane. And this is the crypto total market cap, excluding the top 10 coins by market cap. So XRP is not in here, but again, the asset class moves in tandem. And so now on the right, you can see it's the same chart except for in the time we're in now. It looks the damn same. Humans continue to behave roughly the same every single market cycle because we are biological robots. So when similar macro factors unfold, yes, this is exactly it. And why is it like clockwork? Well, that's because of global liquidity cycles, and I've talked about that ad nauseum throughout 2024. That is the reason. And here we are. So again, if you're wondering what's going to happen with XRP, I don't know exactly when and how high XRP is going to go, but the idea that it wouldn't hit a new all-time high is completely absurd. I think that there's almost no chance of that. I don't know, but I doubt that we're going to be disappointed. I really do think this is the moment. So that's why when people are talking about double-digit price action for XRP and another God candle loading, I'm like, yeah, I can buy that. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I can buy that. Absolutely. Here's a post yesterday from chart analyst Dom. He wrote, zoomed-in view of XRP retesting previous market cap all-time high. Nice reaction the first day of the year, akin to $2. And then he provided an update, same chart, but just this morning. He simply wrote, XRP updated view of market cap retest, and you can see it's a little bit higher than yesterday. Breaking out of that trend, it looks like. So, we also shared this. This is another post from Dom. He wrote, XRP order, and this is from this morning, XRP order flow update. We saw some spot selling come in once $2.45 hit. Bitstamp, along with a few other exchanges, stopped their buying spree. Coinbase and Kraken have not stopped buying spree, likely the ones holding us up here. Who's going to be right here? And then he provided another update here. He wrote, Spot XRP is currently trading at a premium thanks to the perp shorters. We can see the spot selling described above in blue and the perp selling in red. Heavy shorts entering over the last few hours. So there are certain key levels that all sorts of analysts have been talking about, but we're at this moment where, even though some analysts are going to disagree on exactly what that means in the short term, this thing's about to blow again. And you'll see that. Let me go a little bit further and show you some more commentary from analysts. But yes, the general consensus is sooner than later, another major leg to the upside. Here's a post from chart analyst Crypto Insight UK. XRP holding mid-range right now as support. I would expect to move to the top of the range soon. From there, we will see what is next in the short term. There is a chance we see something like this to flush out liquidity of those shorting and late longs. However, we may just get Cindy if we start to break out. So it could look something like what's on your screen. It goes up, maybe there's even another pullback, but ultimately we're talking about new all-time high territory much sooner than later. That's what he's getting at. Here's a post from a popular crypto chart analyst, Nebraskan Gooner, 370,000 followers. This guy hates XRP. He despises it. And here he wrote, XRP, watch this bull channel for breakout of the top. So you know what? At least he's being intellectually honest. Fine. I don't think he has the best reasons for hating XRP. Not going to get into it in this video. At least he's acknowledging this thing's going to send. And he's not the only one that's showing charts that look just like that. Here's another one. This is from Mikey Bull Crypto from yesterday. XRP, it's one of the most bullish charts out there. Yeah, I keep seeing stuff like that. Here's yet another one. This is from chart analyst Waters Above. XRP is up 20% off the support retest. Following up on my last update a couple of days ago, I said to the XRP community, we're just getting started. if the next 3 weeks unfolds like it did back in 2017, we'll likely be breaking through $3 this month. Okay, I've seen so many analysts, analysts who accurately call that XRP would be breaking out of that 7-year symmetrical triangle, saying this looks a lot more like 2017 than last cycle, and that would be fantastic because XRP absolutely melted faces and was the #1 performing coin for the entire asset class for that cycle. So $3 plus this month. We'll see if he's right. Nobody that I follow, none. I mean, literally zero. Nobody can consistently predict time frame. It just, you can't. History kind of rhymes with itself, but even if what you see in the charts, you're correct, and that's the thing that's going to unfold, it can go a little bit faster at times, a little bit slower at times as it unfolds. So it's just like, it can go double the speed, half the speed. It's just, But the reason I still think it's reasonable to highlight this and not unreasonable for an analyst to talk about that is because when you're in a moment like this, it really, things happen fast. So it's less it's more, I'll say it like this. It's more reasonable if you're going to talk about time frame. It's more reasonable in an environment like this, actually. Here we had this post from Charting Guy from just last night. XRP update. The other day, it came back to our $2 buy level for a third time, a blessing for anyone looking to add more. Now making a strong bounce off that level, just like it did the last 2 times. I believe that was the last time we touched that level. XRP has not looked this good since early November. New highs are on the way on this leg up, as I've been saying for the past month. Okay, and again, this is why I'm very happy and very pleased to be sharing this perspective with you, because you can see tons of analysts expecting a new all-time high imminently for XRP. It could just be any day you wake up, and that's the one. Here's a post from chart analyst Peppa. Yo, guess it's time for a little XRP update. 1/3 of the bullet is done, 2/3 still to come. Y'all ready for another God candle? Y'all ready for $25 per XRP? Get ready, because it's coming. There are so many very reputable analysts deservedly have massive followings that are calling for this stuff. Here, this guy's got 150,900 followers, been in crypto since 2013. He's not just whimsically stating something like this. Then it made me think about how credible crypto, he's been calling for $20 plus XRP for a long time. It's not crazy stuff. And as far as one of the top indicators, and this is one of the many reasons I don't think that we're close, there is this post from chart analyst Malleus, who I'm not familiar with, not that it matters, but somebody that I follow reposted this, so I thought I'd highlight it because it is something that we'll be tracking anyway. It's an XRP dominance percentage chart, which is XRP.D. The D stands for dominance. So anyway, XRP.D successfully exited the accumulation area with one impulsive move in dominance yet to come. As you can see, dominance usually does 2 major impulsive moves. The resistance above is the major area where you want to offload all your remaining XRP. Okay, so I'm going to sell where I want to sell, setting that aside. But if you're wondering, what might be a good top indicator, this would be a very good thing to look at. When you're talking about that type of dominance, if it gets anywhere near there, I'm going to start to be concerned, cautious, let's say, right? Because, so in terms of dominance, XRP peaked over 30% for that 2017 bull run, and we never got anywhere near it last cycle, obviously, but the SEC was attacking XRP holders on a global scale, so not surprising. But, I wouldn't expect it to get above 30% again, because there are way too many coins out there now. But you don't need it to get this crazy opportunity for life-changing wealth. I'm just saying, I don't think that you're going to see that type of, that type of dominance percentage-wise for XRP, but it's going to be way higher than it is now. So when he posted this this morning, looks like XRP was 4.09% roughly dominance, market dominance. So this range he's talking about here, 13% to 20%, I could see that coming. That doesn't sound wacky. Because money cycles through the space, right? And so any coin, there's only going to be a handful of coins popping off at any given moment, and they're going to have, for that brief moment, a large percentage of market dominance, and XRP for some period of time will be one of those coins, undoubtedly. So anyway, I just thought I'd highlight it. We'll keep watching for this, but we're not there, folks. The best is yet ahead, and it is going to be here very soon if history continues to rhyme with itself. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.